What's up, guys? Murphy Firearms Training. Follow-up video, 327 Federal Mag versus 357 Mag. Here is the 327. This is a 115 grain hollow point, and it weighs in at 114.0. Virtually no weight lost. Gorgeous. I mean, just gorgeous expansion. This is like so textbook. I mean, it's what a hollow point should look like if you're trying to advertise to people what a hollow point should look like after you shoot it. So anyway, beautiful, beautiful expansion. Still a lot of bullet left. Didn't overexpand. And of course, this was barrierless, just water. By comparison, the 357 Magnum, remember the cup and the core did separate. The cup and the core did separate. And so there's the cup and core separate. They did separate, and that weighs in at 86.4. So it shed a lot of energy. We did shoot a second one off camera, and I'm going to show you that one. It did not separate. It peeled way back. You can see all those petals peeled way back, but it did not separate. And I'm going to weigh it just for comparison. Is 83.4, so pretty much the same. But anyway, so there's our weights. The second thing I want to do is expansion. So I've got my dial caliper here. I'm old school. I don't have a digital one. I kind of believe if you can't read a digital, you shouldn't be. If you can't read an analog, you shouldn't be using a caliper. But anyway, so this is almost 0.6 inches. This is 0.585, 586. Let's go another measurement here. Pedal to pedal. This is 570, and one more. This is 5. I slipped there. Let's see if I can do one more here. 579. Okay, so the 327, right around that 570, 580 mark. Okay, here is the 357. We're gonna kind of squeeze it in here, and it was. Let me get the one that didn't separate. Let me use the one that didn't separate just for simplicity's sake. So 0.5, not quite 0.5, 0.496, 0.515, and 0.507. Okay, 0.507. So anyway, so the 327 definitely expanded bigger. It also penetrated deeper because it's a long bullet for caliber, so it's got a very high sectional density. So I'm going to move my scale out of the way, so definitely more weight retained. And I want to go over the velocities. These will be published in the original video. 327, here's your 5 velocities: 1282, 1289, 1290, 1274, 1304. Average velocity was 1288. The 357 was 1305, 1387, 1287, 1254, 1302, 1320. Average was 1294. So 6 feet per second difference. Really no difference there. The energy, because this is a heavier bullet, it did have a little advantage, about 40 foot-pounds of energy. The 327 generated 423 foot-pounds of muzzle energy from a 1.875-inch barrel. Okay, so I want to point that out. I mean, 423 foot-pounds from a 1.875-inch barrel. That's 1 7/8-inch barrel. That is phenomenal. And this is not shabby. 464 from a 2-inch barrel. That is definitely not shabby either. Both of these loads really hit hard. Just for comparison's sake, a 9mm 115 grain gold dot from a 4-inch barrel, Speer says it should do 374 from a 4-inch barrel. And 38 special 130 grain gold dot should do 222 from a 2-inch barrel. So you're almost doubling what you would get from 38 special. Okay. So to give you an idea of energy and velocity. So now I'm going to address a question before it comes up, which is, you picked a premium bullet for the 327 mag. Okay, you picked a premium bullet, and then you used a crappy soft point in 357. Okay? Yes, I did. And I'm not trying to give one an advantage over the other. This is my carry ammo. This is what I wanted to test because it's my carry ammo. This I tested because it is one of the few 357s in Lucky Gunner Labs ballistic tests that showed it expanded reliably. And to me, I need ammo that expands. I'm not shooting Full Metal Jacket. I need ammo that expands. So, and I will say I'm actually pretty pleased with this. Carrying my SP101, I would definitely carry this ammo. I mean, boy, it dumped a ton of energy into those milk jugs. You certainly wouldn't be undergunned with this. 464 foot-pounds from a 2-inch snub nose. So this is not, this is not, hey, this is what's on the box. This is real-life results, okay? And then, like I said, this guy was a little behind in energy, pretty much par with velocity, and penetrated deeper. So, anyway, so I wanted to compare those two and just give you an idea. And again, I'm going to put these numbers back up here, the velocity, the energy, and then the comparison for 9mm and 38 Special. And so the other thing I just want to mention is if someone wonders where on earth I got these numbers here from. Okay, where'd you get those numbers from? I think it's important folks know how to do a little math. So energy is 1/2 mass times velocity squared. Okay? Velocity's real easy. That's going to be feet per second. Okay? So you're reading off your chronograph. Okay? Mass is where it gets complicated. Okay? Mass is complicated because these bullets are weighed in grains, and grains is a weight measurement. So we take grains, whatever your grain weight measurement is, and we are going to divide that by 7,000. Okay? And the reason we do that is because there's 7,000 grains in a pound. And so that converts grains to pounds. The problem is pounds is a force measurement, a weight. We don't need a weight. We need a mass. And so to turn that into mass, we then have to divide by gravity, which is 32.2 feet per second squared. So this mass calculation is grains, whatever the grain weight on the box is, divided by 7,000, divided by 32.2. It is going to be a very, very, very tiny little decimal. Whatever tiny little decimal you get, you're going to multiply that by half or divide by 2. And then you're going to multiply by velocity squared, whatever came off your chronograph. Okay? Please do use a chronograph if you're trying to do this yourself. You can't trust the published results on the box. I have the box of ammo we used at the range for the 357 Magnum test. And it says right here, at the muzzle, 1,440 feet per second. Okay, 1,440. So we're about 140 feet per second off of that. Okay, that probably means that their chronograph results from the factory were with a 4-inch barrel. Ammo performed very well from a 2-inch barrel. But guys, I'm not trying to disparage 357 Magnum. I own 3 of them. I carry them. I like them. I typically carry a 4-inch 357 Magnum, and I don't worry about my ammo expanding in a 4-inch barrel. But a 2-inch barrel sometimes, with a lot of ballistics data out there, does not expand. And so if you're going to carry a snub nose, you better carry ammo that you know for a fact is going to expand. And that's the reason when I carry a snub nose, I carry this guy, the 327 Federal Magnum. I know those bullets will expand every time because this ammo was designed around a 2-inch barrel. It was designed for a light, small, concealed carry gun. And the tests show that it does a fantastic job. And there are some 357 loads that will beat it and expand. But there's a lot of 357 loads that will deliver this energy, they'll deliver this velocity, but they won't expand because they're designed to expand at higher velocities from longer barrels. So anyway, that's kind of my wrap-up of that. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you watched the 2 shooting videos. We shot the 357 first. We shot the 327 second. I will put links to both of those in the description to this video. And if you have questions, please ask, as always. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like and subscribe, and I appreciate your support. Thanks, guys.